Hello and welcome to Impact Africa, our online TV program where we get to have conversations with diverse people and organizations who are impacting lives positively. My name is Dr. Kemi Akiyode Adebayo, also known as Mama K, and in today's program we've got a couple who are doing amazing work in the beauty industry. They're beautypreneur, John Ndlovu and Lisa Mbale. And they are the co-owners of Lisa Beauty Salon, which is based in Cape Town, South Africa. John and Lisa, welcome to Impact Africa.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
How are you doing today?
No, we are well, thanks. How are you, Mom?
I'm very well.
Thank you for your visiting us in our business.
It's a pleasure. Let me start with your names, your surname, Ndlovu and Mbale. What do they mean? And where are they from?
Like with my surname, is common in the Southern African countries, like in South Africa, Zimbabwe, and Zambia.
Okay.
I'm from Zambia originally.
Okay.
I came when I was too young in South Africa. I went to school here in Cape Town.
Wow.
Yeah. So with a surname, in my language, it's an elephant.
An elephant. Wow. Yeah. That's a powerful name.
Yeah.
I never knew that, and I've heard a lot of Ndlovu. There was Peter Ndlovu, who was a footballer in Zimbabwe, who I knew very well. So it means elephant. Yes. And for you, Lisa, Mbale?
The Mbale name comes from Malawi. It's in my traditional. That just means a plate where you can dish food. That's
right.
It. So the meaning is just
a plate. That's interesting. So let's go to Malawi first. I know you said you've been here for John, you've been here for a long time. Yes. So Malawi, tell us about your family. No, let's start with your family first. So where were you born? How many children in your family? Your parents, are they still alive? Just share with us.
Hi guys, I'm Lisa Mbale from Malawi. Lilongwe. My story is when the family I was born, we were born 11 kids. The first was a girl and the second, and then my mother has to repeat twice twins, which made 4 kids.
Wow.
So we left Lilongwe, we went and lived in Mangochi, where we used to study all over Malawi area. So my family, I can say my family, the way I was raised when I was young, it was very, I was being raised in a proper way and in a good family.
Awesome.
But at the end of the day, my dad decided to leave us and go and live with the other mother. Right, okay. So we were raised with a single mother that used to struggle a lot for school fees. We have to repeat schools. Wow. Our life became a mess when my dad left us and took everything from us. So I myself decided to quit when I was in grade 10 because I was like, this life, I can't take it anymore. And my firstborn sister was forced to get married at 14 just to support the other kids because the kids, we were a lot. So I decided to leave Malawi and come to South Africa. I have to lie to my parents that I've got a kid in a problem and I need to be attended with a special doctor. Since I was a good girl, I never lied, but they trusted me. So I came here with my aunt. Yes, my aunt provided, I'll take the kids with me. When I got here, I was staying at home. I'll go look for jobs. They'll say, no, you're still underage. Whatever I want to do, they were denying me. So doing hair, I started when I was still young. I asked myself, what can I do? Okay, let me start doing people's hair, door by door. So as I was a kid at 14 years, I started going door by door and doing people's hair. Door by door, I ended up knowing the whole Cape Town. And then there was a time I decided to leave Ocean View and start living on my own in Fishhook area, where I rented a small shop that I started doing hair as well. So the business there, it started growing and it started growing and people used to like me because of my behavior. And then at the end of the day, I met this handsome guy. And then the handsome guy, he's talented in other things, he's gonna say, and I have to force him to introduce him to join me this salon business.
Okay.
So yeah, we started in the location, two of us, and then we decided when we started in the location, where I used to work with girls. The time I went home for the holiday, I got stuck because Malawi life, it's not easy. So when I came back, I said no, I think I need to look for a job. I can't take them out from my shop. So those people, they are paying us. Until now, they pay us. So I started to look for a job, and then finally I got a job. But the job that I got, it was more advanced than things that I used to do in location.
Right.
So they took me for Brazilian hair trainings.
Okay.
So from location plaiting hair, like local hair, I ended up starting being in Brazilian, Peruvian hair treatments and everything. So my boss also asked me, Lisa, why don't you force your husband to come and work with you so that we must stay longer? He mustn't complain about time. I told him to resign what he was doing to follow me. So he followed us. So when he followed us, people, they became jealous. They were a lot. Like I was too much closer to my boss. So they became jealous. They started creating stories. So they decided to chase us out of the place. Yeah. So when they chased us out, we made my plans 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We said no, baby, we can do it. How many people they fired us? Let's go and look for a press. We looked for a press. We got a press just on the corner there, where we just took one side. We started working. We were surviving. Next thing, we moved to this other one, second one, where we are now. The second one, yes, he gave us a space also. And next thing we said, no, we are growing. Let's go to the hotel side. So we went to hotel. Adari Hotel. The team now became bigger. We started with 6 people in hotel. We were almost 9.
Wow.
From there we said, okay, time of COVID comes. Let me travel. When I traveled, it went back to West again. Yeah, that was the change. It went back to West again because when I traveled, I started a business in Malawi, like I want to develop. But now this shop now started dying. The people they were just misusing things, owing bills, rent, what. So the time we decided like to come back, we found this shop, it's finished. So we were owing people, the landlord. And that landlord used to love us so much. What she did says, no, every rent you just top up a little. We clear that bill off.
Wow.
And then, yes. And then after that, when we stayed there, we said, no, I think this business, since the COVID is finished, let's go outside.
So we can get the exposure for the exposure.
Wow. Okay.
So when we went to the papa there and looked for a place, he says, no, this shop used to be for my wife, but we are able to give it to you guys. So he gave it to us. When he gave it to us, we worked there for 2 years. And then at the end of the day, now our things are fine and we are perfect. We managed to get the whole shop up and down. So we thank God for that.
Wow, what a journey! I mean, from life growing up, then being raised by a single mother,
Mom, and then my father died.
Your
last
dad.
month.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he came back, but now he's
passed on. And I hope you forgave him before.
We did.
Did. All right, because that's important. And that journey, of what you said, having to lie and then coming into South Africa, but not sitting down and finding something to do, for yourself. That is just incredible. So, John, share your story. I know you said you came when you were young and then you met this amazing young lady, as well here in South Africa. So share your journey as well with us.
As for me, I came this side when I was about 12 years old.
Okay.
My grandmom, she's Cape Townian, she's colored from Cape Town. So when I was younger in Zambia, my grandmom decided I must come this side and study in Cape Town with her. That's how I traveled, ended up in Cape Town. Yeah. So I studied this side, I studied motor engineering. Okay. Yeah. But because of the funds, I couldn't finish my studies. So I ended up becoming I was just doing different kind of jobs. So I'm talented, I can do different kind of things. But I was working, before I met Lisa, I was working as a driver.
Okay.
I was working as a driver, and then we shifted from Fishu. We traveled to Malawi. When we came back from Malawi, that's when we we ended up opening the business here in Cape Town.
Okay, let's go, before we come to Cape Town now, let's go into Malawi. And you know, even though you came at a very young age, and it's interesting, I didn't know that about your background, so I'm finding out that about you. Your mother was, your grandmother was colored, and so for you, so you do have that South African blood, you know, in you. So let's go to Malawi now. For you, what makes you proud to be a Malawian? Maybe let's start with you, Lisa.
I'm proud of being a Malawian. The reason why we are free. And in Malawi, there's so many foreigners that they live freely. Even, I just love Malawi because it's a peaceful country.
Right.
That's all I can say. Yes.
Okay. Mr. John, for you, peaceful country, you can live freely. Obviously, you know, that's what Lisa is saying. For you, what are you mostly proud of as a Malawian?
Me as I'm actually Zambian. But
oh, Zambian. Sorry. Okay, you see, I've made you Malawi. Your wife is from Malawi, so Zambia. But Zambia and Malawi, you guys are next to each other.
Yeah.
You speak exactly.
We speak a similar language. So when it comes to language-wise, we
communicate.
Speak. So what language is that?
She speaks Chewa, I speak
Nyanja.
Nyanja, and it's similar. Words are similar, so
you can communicate.
When it comes to communicating
okay.
in our languages.
Right. So tell me about Zambia then. Let's leave Malawi. What are you mostly proud of as a Zambian?
As for Zambia, Zambia is a free country. I think Zambia took independence long back before even South Africa. Yeah. So with Zambia, it's always been a peaceful country, and it's a country of hardworking people. We don't like to travel a lot, so even if you come to South Africa, you find there's no
the few Zambians. Yeah.
We are business-minded people, hardworking. Yeah, so with me, I don't know much of Zambia because most of my years I spent here.
You spent here.
Yeah.
Okay,
but that's how much I know about Zambia. Yeah.
And would you love to visit Zambia now?
At the moment, currently, because of when it comes to economic-wise,
yes,
it's doing well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because if you compare Zambia and Kwacha and rands now, it's like almost one or maybe Zambia Kwacha is more.
Really? That's good.
Yeah, so I've been thinking of investing into Zambia now.
Okay.
Because it's my home country, and I think like we can do well that side. So Zambia at the moment, I think it's a good
proudly Zambia, a place to invest in. Yes. Awesome. I've been told we need to come back, and we'll be right back. Wow, what a journey. Before the break, you were sharing and taking us through, especially for you, Lisa, you were so passionate about life, you know, back in Malawi, and how you journeyed here at a young age, and how you went door to door, you know, trying to, you know, do something to survive, and even how you got here, you know, whereby you didn't allow your situation to stop you from following your goals. And then from there you met your husband, and then you invited him, you had a good relationship with your boss, and then you invited him, you know, to join, you know, in the business.
Yes.
So well done, you know, for that, and sharing the fact that Malawi is a peaceful country. And I believe that because I've met a lot of Malawians. In fact, John behind the camera is from Malawi himself. So very peaceful, very not confrontation, honest people, and so on. And then John, you came here at an early, you know, age as well. Your grandmother is from here, colored, you know, originally I'm from Zambia, engineering, but you didn't finish. Started work as a driver, then moved into beauty salon. Yes. So for you, you know, obviously Lisa shared some of the challenges, you know, from staff issues to COVID issues and a lot of other issues. So for you, what are some of the things, you know, or three things that you value most in life? Let me start with you, John.
With me, the first thing I value most is hard work.
Okay.
I believe if you work hard in anything you want, you can always achieve. It takes time, but if you work hard and you keep your mind to it, you can get where you want to be. And I believe in being an honest person. Like me, I'm a Christian. I believe in we need to put love first. Money is important, but we need to put the love first. Yeah.
Okay.
So in life we need to love one another, but you need to work hard.
Yeah.
It's not easy, but if you work hard and you put your mind to what you want, you can always achieve what you want.
Right.
Yeah.
And for you, Lisa, is hard work, honesty, and love.
Yes.
For you?
For me also, hardworking. I think same as John.
Okay.
Honest. Yeah, and then I believe in your goals.
Okay.
Don't allow anything to bring you down. As long as your mind tells you like, I will do it, I will make it. You can imagine a 14-year-old child leave the parents and come to the other land that there was nobody, only my aunt. At the end of the day, we achieved what we were looking for. Although at home they laugh at me, you never went to school, blah, blah, blah. But I'm able to help my parents, my mom, you know? Yes.
And
like
sometimes
them.
it's not about, I'm somebody that is very passionate about education. However, I believe as well that you can get education as well through life experience.
That's very true.
So, you know, which is basically what you have done. So you should be very proud of yourself, you know, to say, I might not have the paper education, but I've been educated through life experience, because that's the real thing, where most of the time, those who might have the paper might not get that, you know, real thing that you had. So that was probably important, you know, for you getting it. So let me go now to what keeps you going. What keeps you going as a person? Who wants to go first? What motivates you? Why do you get up in the morning, you know, to say, okay, you know what? I'm going to the shop today and we're going to do this. What keeps you going?
For myself, I think I just love being a hairdresser.
Okay.
Yeah, it's in me. When I wake up, no matter how tired I can be, I just want to be at work. And you know, by coming here, meeting different people, and people loves me because of my friendliness. For me also, inside my heart, I'm always pure, I'm always happy. Because the more I meet them, the more I get more excited. Yes.
And for you?
For me, what keeps me going, it's mostly I can say it's I love money. I'm an honest person. But I love money. So I believe that if I wake up in the morning and go to work, I'll make money. And I believe that I'm not yet where I want to be. So my motto keeps me going. I want to be where I want to be. So that keeps me going. And
I like the fact that you're both co-owners of this business, that you love your work and you are passionate about it, and you probably, for you, it's a calling for you to be a hairdresser, and you love the money part, so you need to complement each other, because you need to make the money to survive. But not that you don't appreciate the money, but for you, you wake up thinking, I need to satisfy my customers, my clients, you know, and so on. And I need to collect the money from the client to make sure we can pay the bills. So that's a good thing. So food-wise, what is your favorite food? Let me find out now. What's your favorite food? Do you have any favorite food?
I think I've got similar kind.
Okay.
My favorite food.
What's your favorite?
Mine, it's pap in chicken.
Okay, pap and chicken.
Yes.
Okay, and you can't go wrong with that. You also pap.
Yeah. Because our countries are rather sister countries, so the food we eat are the same.
Similar.
So with us, I'm lucky that I met a person where we share a lot of things. We got a similar culture, and it made it easy for me to just flow on and.
Awesome.
Yes.
So what for you as a person, and I think I will ask that before we go on the next break. What are, because you're both leaders, you know, that people look up to.
Yes.
You know, your staff, probably family members as well, and maybe your mom as well, or other family members that you support. Yes. So what qualities are essential for a leader to have?
For me, I feel like as a leader, you need to be humble to people. You need to understand the people you work with. before even it comes to clients, you need to be able to communicate properly. Like with us as a co-owners, we need to communicate properly, and in order for us to keep going, we need to.
No, but it's okay. Lisa, do you want to add? But no, that's a lot you've said there, and I think, let me not stress you more by asking, because those are essential qualities of being a leader. Being humble, being able to communicate, and understanding, the people, that you work with. So for you now, a lot of people think success, means having money, driving the best car, Would you say that is what success is?
With me, I feel success is when you achieve what you want. So success comes different. Some people, they will feel they are successful when they drive those luxury cars, on the big properties, but we all come with different backgrounds, and success means different things to all of us. For us, I can't say I'm successful yet because I'm not yet where I'm going to be. But I feel like success, even if you have your small home, you are able to pay your monthly bills, I feel like, to your own personal opinion, you are successful. So success, we all take it in a different way.
Right. Lisa, do you have anything else to add to that, or you agree with it?
I agree with
you. You agree with him, and I think that is important. What you said about what are your own goals, and like you've said it earlier on, you are not even where you will want to be. So to you, you're not what we'll call, okay, I'm successful yet, but I still have more, to achieve. On that note, we'll have a quick stop and we'll be right back. Wow, I love that segment where we were talking about what you value, hard work, honesty, love, and what success means for you, and leadership. What are the qualities of leader? You mentioned being humble, being able to communicate, with your staff, knowing your staff, as well. So let's go now to life lessons, that you both have had, and for you, Lisa, what life lessons have you had that you will share with the younger Lisa who is in Lilongwe?
All right, thank you for giving me another opportunity to speak. What I can encourage to the young ones about life, let's not take this life for granted. Let's use it carefully, and you have to take a challenge. You have to stand on your own to know what your goals, what you need. And I will encourage all the young ones not to be scared to start anything that it will make them to grow. Let's say a business, you can start even selling. Let's say I'm in Malawi. Right now, even I can go to Malawi. I can go to the market and start selling tomato for my family to survive. You don't have to wish what your other friends has. Start small so that you can grow and become like where I am now. Thank you.
All right, thank you. That was really short and snappy. So John, for you, I love that.
Thank you.
As for me, I feel like, as for my own opinion, I started studying motor engineering because of the challenges I had, life challenge. because I came with my grandmom, then my grandmom later on passed on when I was still young as well. Started staying with my uncle. I stayed with my uncle, which was he supported me all the way.
Right.
Yeah. Now because of the challenges we had with his wife and everything, I decided not to finish my studies and go start working, which I started working when I was young as well. Yeah. So I feel like because my uncle, of course, I had a lot of challenges, but because I couldn't keep up with the challenges I had, it made me to fail to finish my studies. But if I was a bit stronger, I worked a bit harder, I feel like I would have been much more than what I am today. But I am proud for what I am, because that made me to be a person I am today. Yeah.
So even with the negative, you still learned, from that. And that's what you're saying with maybe a younger John as well in Zambia, that you still learn from the bad experience and pick what is good out of it, to grow. So my final question is about social issues, because I believe, we have a lot of social issues, poverty, unemployment, and so on, that we face in Africa as a whole. Not just South Africa, in Malawi, in Nigeria, in Zambia. We have a lot of issues, that we face. So for you, what issue are you passionate about, and what is the solution, for it?
For me, I feel like at the moment, as a business owner here in South Africa, it's not easy, most being a foreign person, because we face a lot of discrimination from the people saying we are here to take their jobs, which is, I feel like it's not true, because some of us, we started the business from the scratch when we are still younger. We worked ourselves to where we are today, and we are creating employment. So not all foreign people come to South Africa to get jobs from South Africans, but some of them, they work hard, and they employ people, they bring employment to the country. Yeah.
Right. So no, I love that, created employment, through what you're doing. And for you, Lisa?
The only thing that lets me down here in South Africa, it's the same as what John said. It's about papers. They don't allow to give papers just like that. It's different with our countries. In our country, when you visit the country, you apply for even a business ownership. Yes, payments. They'll just charge you amount that you must pay, and you're free to go. But here in South Africa, even for papers, it's not easy. So the thing is, even papers and jealousies. Here in South Africa, most of the people here, they're more jealous. They think when we are working, we are making more money, more than them, forgetting that we left our home and we are sweating here, working every day, and creating other people a space also to work, just to develop also South Africa. Because if we were in our country would be developed, but we left there because we couldn't have a source of having a capital. So that's the only issue that I can complain for South Africa.
Right. Okay. But saying that, so that I'm just trying to make sure people understand, as well, some of what we're talking about. And I think, it's an issue in some African countries, and meanwhile, some African countries actually welcome, other foreigners to say, come here, bring your business in, because you are adding to the economy of the country. And what you're saying is, maybe starting up a business here, and even legalizing one's stay is more red tape, here. And I believe there's a lot that needs to happen more. And for me, somebody like me as well, I'm not from here, but I find out that yes, at the end of the day, we cry and shout about African Union. So we in Africa need to find ways between each country. Yes, there's unemployment in Nigeria, over 50%, of unemployment and so on. But in Nigeria, I'm talking about what I know, and we're over 200 million people. And we actually don't have a problem with other people coming in, but you go through due diligence to register for business or anything else you want to do, because the market is there. So I'm hoping, you know, that what you're saying is, through allowing other foreigners and working with them to train and create employment is a good and natural way to go in terms of businesses. Wow. I'm going to end up there, but thank you for what you're doing and how you are creating employment and adding value, you know, as well. And not only that, I'm looking at some of, you know, your products, because I know, we were going to talk about it earlier on. Like the wig here, you guys made it here?
Yeah.
Okay, and how much roughly is this one?
This one normally we charge 1,200.
Okay.
Yes,
it's
and
so
the
pretty.
braids ones also it's 1,200.
Wow, I love that one. I might need to get me one as well. But I just struggle wearing wigs generally. I'm not a good client for you. I'm one of those who have my hair is short. So, and I just struggle wearing wigs, any kind of wig. But that looks really, really pretty. And that alone, let me tell you one thing that people don't realize. A lot of women, and especially in Africa, we are particular about our hair and beauty. Yes. And it's something, you know, that we don't joke about. So you are providing women, you know, with the opportunity to be happy with themselves, for self-confidence, you know, when they wear things like this or they do their nails. So you do nails here as well?
We do nails, we do tattoos.
Well, you didn't even talk about that one now.
We piercing, we do tattoos.
Okay.
Yeah, we
so
pierce.
Tattoos, you pierce ear or
everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yes.
Okay, I saw something in your tongue. I didn't see that before. I've just seen that now. So you can do nose, you can do anywhere. Piercing, tattoos, nails.
Yeah.
Okay.
Brazilian hair treatments and everything.
Wow. So that's a lot, you know, that you do. Thank you for all you do. I salute you. We honor you. We celebrate you. And we wish your business all the very best. We just, it's a beautiful place. You've turned this place, I know the way it was before. You've turned this place into really, really a pretty place that one can feel comfortable, you know, to come in and just sit and feel relaxed. So I really honor you and celebrate you for what you're doing.
Thank you so much for your time, Mom.
You're most welcome. So in closing, no, you can't get up. In closing, I want you to share a word of encouragement to anyone out there, and I want you to look in the camera directly. Any word of encouragement, short and snappy. Just.
As for me, I would like to encourage people out there not to allow the circumstances to bring you down. Keep going. Keep your goals up. You are in South. If you are following, you are in South Africa. Keep yourself going. Don't let whatever is happening around to bring you down. But make sure love keeps us going. We are all African, and let us be at one, at peace.
All right. Miss Lisa?
All right, as for me, I just have confidence of what you're doing. That's it.
Okay.
Believe in yourself. You'll achieve your goals. That's where we are going.
Yeah, I agree. That's where we're going.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's what we've got time for. I love that wrap up. Keep your goals, believe in yourself, have confidence. Creating employment, there's a lot, you know, of nuggets there. Thank you once again for having us, and we wish you all the very best for the future. Well, guys, that's all we've got time for. Until the next program, this is Mama K signing off with John and Lisa at Lisa Beauty Salon, which is based in Cape Town, South Africa. We will be sharing the details at the end. Support them, because we need to support our locals and business owners as well, with everything we can. So you heard them, nails, hair, wigs, everything is available. If you don't even if they don't do it, you can ask them. They can probably then do it. So till next time, stay safe, stay blessed, love you all. God bless.
Thank you, Mama.